day, you lovely people. My name is Laurified and welcome to something very special that I have for you today. This is Town of Light Alpha gameplay. It's a game about a real-life mental asylum in Europe, and everything in this game is inspired by real facts and real events. So without further ado, let's get going. The game you're about to play is inspired by real facts and extensive research about mental illness and life of patients in asylums from early 1900s to their closure. It contains stories that can create discomfort to some people, so it's heavily recommended to an adult audience. Characters and names are pure work of fiction and are used for pure narrative purposes. So yeah, this is a game that is completely based on obviously true facts and everything in a real place. Volterra, 1942.
What's happening? What is this place? Perhaps I'm dead. I can't see any light. I could be dead. I can't get up. What's going on? What's happening to me? There's no one here. But those noises. God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
I find myself without my skin and every breath of wind is excruciatingly painful. So this is present day. It's set in Italy. Like I said, a real life place. Ah, there's a playground. Oh, you can actually use the stuff. That's so cool. I'm on the roundabout. Okay, stop. Let me get off. Whee! That's so cool. Now this game has full Oculus Rift support as well. So I can imagine that playground would actually be really fun on Oculus Rift. Can we go through here? Yes, we can. Just look at how pretty it is, all the sun. Oh, sudden music. Look how pretty it is, all the sun coming through the trees. This is the start of the demo. Town of Light. That, I'm going to assume, is the asylum. Oh god. But I can imagine the final product of this game is going to be so...
This place.
Atmospherical.
Memory.
You play as a 16-year-old girl in this, who is uncovering the secrets of this place as she goes through it, from the standpoint of someone who's been in here themselves. I think it's revealed through the thing that she's undergoing some horrible things. Ooh. That's absolutely horrible. And remember that everything in this game is, that's nasty. Everything in this game is based on true fact. So if you see anything disturbing or horrible, it's stuff that really did used to happen back in the 1900s. Ugh, this place is rotting and horrible. Actually, I love this kind of landscape. There was a, old abandoned mental hospital near where I lived that I always wished I could have gone to and just walked around and explored, because it was this kind of building. It was beautiful in my eyes. I don't know, people might just see it and think, oh, it's derelict and horrible, but I love this kind of building. Ooh, graffiti. And I always wished I could have gone to it, but unfortunately it was deemed as unsafe. No one could go in, and although many people definitely went in there, I never did.
No, she's cold. She's alone. Let's look for her.
Who's she? No power. Master switch to the calm woman ward.
The only thing I remember clearly is Charlotte, my doll.
Ah, so we're looking for Charlotte. I actually recently went to Alcatraz when I was in San Francisco, and it gave me a really similar vibe to this sort of place. Obviously it's a prison as opposed to a mental hospital, but there wasn't a whole lot of difference in days like this. Oh, that's really creepy. Translation not available at the moment. Obviously this game isn't actually a native English thing. I think it's made by someone in Italy, obviously where the game's set. So at the moment in the alpha there's not a lot of well, it's really good English considering, but it's not completely translated. So there are portions of the text that are missing, like that note. Oh, let's go upstairs then. Try and find Charlotte. This game's pretty, like, not spooky, but it's... I say that just as that happens. It's not spooky, but it's definitely got its own atmosphere to it. It's the whole urban exploring kind of atmosphere that you're not supposed to be in this place. You could get caught any second.
Renée does not want to abandon her.
She really doesn't want to abandon Charlotte. Guess I'd better find her. Oh god. All the equipment's horrible. Oh. Could you imagine that? They cut through the back of the neck. I can just hear that bloody wheelchair wheel squeaking. That's creeping me out. Just remembering all the horrible stuff that they would have done in this place. Oh, there's no power. Can I go through here?
Forbidden. Let's find Charlotte.
Okay. Charlotte's not that way. Radiology room. Oh, this is something. Ah, is this? Oh God, look at that creepy doll.
Mum took care of Charlotte. She covered her, hugged her, caressed her. She was very affectionate and loving. Nothing bad had happened to Charlotte, and I was amazed. I did not understand. At first I was almost afraid. I feared that she wanted to hurt me. I always waited for the moment when Mum would abandon her. Because I did not deserve to live. I did not deserve to be loved. It's cold. It's dark. Look. Now she's cold. She'll get ill. We can take care of her. It's not forbidden. Charlotte is a good girl.
Oh, that doll's terrifying. I'm gonna assume here that this girl has gone through some serious psychological trauma. Obviously she would have been in this room. Oh, you can turn these. She would have been in this place herself. Or a place like this, and... No, it would have been this place, obviously, because Charlotte's here.
He doesn't want to. Not Charlotte.
He doesn't want to. He? Ugh.
Here's a comfortable place for Charlotte. It's cold. No, no, it's cold. Don't tremble, Charlotte. The cold will go away.
Oh, we can cart Charlotte along now. This is really unnerving. You can just hear her footsteps and the awkwardness of the controlling the wheelchair. Ugh, the creepy faces everywhere. Right, is that the power back on? Can I?
He will be angry. Sure, he'll get angry.
Who? Who's he?
He doesn't want to. Not Charlotte.
I hope he's a doctor or something and not anything extremely bad. The lights are pretty warm.
The cold goes away,
God.
You see? The light. The warm. We can do it. The cold goes away. It's not forbidden.
Oh.
Now we can go where everything started.
I'm just gonna leave her there. She's warm now, under her light. Right, that's locked. I can't go through there. Now we can go where everything started. Where would that be? Whoa. Oh! That's a... Okay. What's going on here? Oh. They obviously don't want me to go in there. There is no floor here. There's a... no... Do I go down there? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Gravity shift. That works, I guess. Ooh, and again. Like Spider-Man up in here. This is so cool though. Just how... I want to say pretty everything is, but not everyone finds it as pretty as me. I just love the rotten buildings and oh, when you can tell that a building hasn't been touched for such a long time, it just has that feel about it. So I was talking about Alcatraz earlier and completely went off track, but just it has the same feel as you're walking through because it's been abandoned for so long, and you can still see like where people had been using stuff, and it's just such a nice... It's like, it's creepy as hell, but it's just a really nice feeling. I'd love to go back to Alcatraz and just take more pictures. I took so many photos while I was there.
One day I turned off the light, but the darkness did not come. It was an immensity without limits.
It's really loud.
A blinding light without mercy. I was 16, and I was afraid. I was afraid.
I was 16, so I guess she was 16 when she was in the asylum, not now.
I needed help, but I could not speak. I needed help. Everything terrified me, even thinking.
I feel so bad for her.
They were taking me to a place where the fear would go away, where I would get better. I stopped living in there. They dragged me away and tore everything off me, everything. I tried to explain what was happening to me. They tied me to the bed for days, alone with my nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore, it was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist.
Ah, and there's the end of the alpha, I guess. That really... I really want to play more. I want to know more of the story. I'm getting a very, like, Alice in Wonderland-y vibe from that, but only because, American McGee's Alice, like, that's what this was... No, this kind of thing is what Alice was based on. The horrible methods of curing mental illness in the 1900s. So this was made by a developer called LKA.it, and I will definitely put the link to the website down in the description, so if you want to know more, please make sure to do it. I don't think they've got like a Kickstarter or anything like that. You can't back them just yet, but just go to that website, follow them, support them. They've got a Twitter as well. I'll put that down below as well. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this, make sure to give the like button a little tickle, because you know it likes it. If you make sure to check out the website of the developer, make sure you follow the game. It's looking so nice, so good. And don't get too scared while I'm gone. Bye bye. No! I don't know where I'm going. Fuck my life! Where am I going? Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Oh my god.